Print for Pay Hotel members, it's Sunday morning and it's early, and we've skirted having that hurricane here in New Jersey. But today I'd like to talk a little bit about prospecting. And I've been prospecting for the last 40 years. And one thing I can tell you with prospecting is there aren't any shortcuts for prospecting. There is no holy grail. There is there aren't any gimmicks or tricks, even though maybe a gimmick may work every now and then. In order to be successful at prospecting, you have to always be prospecting. And that means no matter where you are, whether you're driving down the highway and you see a truck or a vehicle with a company name you've never seen before, you make note of it. Whether you're, of course, maybe out shopping or notice a new store, or whether you see a new type of product, maybe that's new in your area, you always want to be curious. You want to say, who is that? Where are they? Of course, I see something or a product that gives me what they do, and you want to make note of that. Another thing is to what somebody else gave me recently is you can go out and you can go scouting in your area. And by scouting, what that means is you drive around, you take photos with your phone, and you make notes of those companies that have quite a few cars in their parking lot. Those companies are going to, of course, with a lot of cars, they're going to be busy, and they are somebody that basically you want to call on. Another time actually for prospecting on those Saturdays, you can even do a few cold calls. And why not? You're in your basically your weekend clothes. Your client's going to be in their weekend clothes, and most often, if you do find cars in a parking lot at a business, most likely the decision maker is going to be in that office taking care of something, and that could just be the right time to hit it off with that decision maker, because most likely when you enter the building, they're going to come out and greet you. And at that time, you introduce yourself and you trying to get into that business conversation to find out more about what they do and who's the correct person to speak to. Another thing that I like to use is when I'm out and about and meeting new people, whether it's at a social event or you meet somebody new, the 6-foot question. And the 6-foot question basically means whenever you get within 6 feet of somebody, you ask them what they do for a living. And that asking them what they do for a living will actually translate into a deeper conversation about what you do, where you work, what type of business is it, and at that point in time, as the conversation goes down the road a little bit more, you can ask some additional questions. What type of technology do you have? What type of equipment do you have? Who would be the correct person to speak to? But it's worked well over the years to find out some additional information. Another thing I like to do is I like to call when I'm making phone calls, call early. I like to call late. I don't like to call during the day, especially from the hours of 2 to 3 p.m. Because traditionally everybody's busy doing something. Everybody has such a busy schedule nowadays, and especially those decision makers. And keep in mind, you're interrupting their day, and they don't want to be interrupted, and the gatekeeper is going to do everything to keep you at bay. But the thought of calling at 7:30 to 8:30 in the morning, or 7:30 to 9 in the morning, or 4:30 to 5:30 in the evening, and maybe even on a Saturday, you increase your odds of getting a hold of the person you'd like to speak to. So another way you can do it is to maybe pick out let's say you pick out 20 accounts that you'd like to break into, and you take those 20 accounts and you just say, okay, listen, I'm only going to call these accounts in between 7:30 and 9 o'clock or 4:30 and 5:30. Use it as a test. Give it a try. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose. And schedule the time once a week to prospect after those 20 companies and see what happens. I've done prospecting early, and I've done prospecting late, and prospecting early and late does provide better results. And again, I'm just going to go back to the basics. There are no shortcuts in sales. There are no shortcuts in prospecting. And if you want to be successful, you need to work your ass off, and you need to keep filling the pipeline. And the only way to keep filling that pipeline is to always be prospecting. Hey, that's it for Sunday. I'm going to go out and have a great day. And always keep in mind, the harder you work, the luckier you get. Thank you very much.